Hey Gengar Gang, what is going on? My name is Ryan, this is the Analytic Gengar, and welcome to another video. In today's video, we do another booster box opening, and today, that is right friends, we got our hands on a Vivid Voltage booster box. These officially come out Friday, November 13th, 2020, and we are going to be doing an opening that is early on the channel. I'm super excited, as is the usual. As is the tradition as of this past Saturday, we're going to be opening up an entire booster box today, so definitely stay tuned for codes as well as all the pulls. The Vivid Voltage booster box says massive energy and wild color. Discover new brilliance and maximum power in the Pokemon TCG Vivid Voltage expansion. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this. This has a slight tear in it from the factory, no big deal. My distributor just kind of, I guess, sent me 3 random ones, so that's good. But let's take a quick peek at the booster box itself. No questions about its authenticity, as I might have just said. This one is a little bit busted up, but I don't expect there to be too much more. On the front, you got that Pikachu, which, by the way, is a ultra rare card and is very prominently featured. You do have one of the amazing rares. That is the Celebi. Up top, you got the I don't know his name. It should probably be somewhere on the back here. Aha, the Zarude. And from what I understand, he was meant to premiere in one of the movies this year. And then over here, you got the UFO Orbeetle. So pretty good looking set of pack arts. And then, let's see, in addition to that, if we just poke this open, might as well make it as immersive an experience as possible. And there you have it, ladies and germs. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. We'll just do it, we'll just do it like that. Now, a couple of things about this set that you should know. One is that, like I had mentioned, Pikachu is definitely very well presented in this particular set. Got a white code card. What we are going to do, friends, is we are actually just going to go ahead and we are just going to slow roll probably like the first half of the booster box. The reason I'm doing that, this is a new set, and frankly this is an early opening, so might as well slow roll, take a peek what we get. Now, like I was saying, a couple different things you want in this set. There are the new amazing rares, which I definitely want to pull the Jirachi and the Rayquaza at a minimum. However, I do want multiple copies of each because I want to get some graded. The other thing is that the Pikachu cards are in here. And our first is an Aegislash. Aegislash, by the way, is also a VMAX full art card, so we're going to go ahead and get this fella sleeved up. And then in addition to all of the different V and VMAX Pokemon, there's also some pretty cool secret rare cards out of here. So obviously, out of Vivid, probably the 2 biggest things you're probably going to want are going to be the amazing rares, which really do look amazing, as you can see on this pack art, and then probably the Pikachus. Do I think this is going to be a big set? Yeah, probably. The reasons for that are Pikachu is low-key a pretty good Pokemon. And so I do think there is a capacity for this to be a really big set in the future, and right now, honestly, because, it's pretty good from the perspective of, like, Pikachu's a fan favorite Pokemon. You do have some really cool new Pokemon in the amazing rare slots. And then, all around, just some really good looking cards. Got a Shuckle, and our rare for the pack is a Galarian Berserker. So in terms of slow rolls, and again, this is just literally as of this Saturday on the channel. Got an Orbeetle pack. I did an entire booster box of Sword and Shield, and that's the new gimmick on the channel, dare I say. The new gimmick is we will go ahead and open up an entire booster box on the channel, and by doing so, it's going to help me fill out my binders, and it's also going to make for some pretty cool openings. And as you saw in last week's video, it is actually really cool because there is tons of amazing cards that can get pulled out of a booster box, and it seems as though a Jirachi, okay, that's a big hit. And may I just say, that was out of a green code card, so little bit of a note for anyone: if you're pulling an amazing rare, it could very likely come out of a green code card pack, and there it is. So this is the first one So a couple things about these cards that have been really hyped up. Obviously, each card comes with its own unique hollow pattern. It is lightly textured. It's not as textured as a secret rare card is, but it is definitely a raised surface. It feels like someone like sprinkled a little bit of sand or sugar on the surface of the card. The other thing, if you notice, is that not only is the holographic on the card itself, but also up here for the energy, up here for the type of Pokemon it is, and even down here, I think this is a good way of highlighting it, for the energies in the attacks as well as down here. So this is a really good Pokemon card design. And then in addition to that, Jirachi is definitely one of the fan favorites, so that is lit. That is our second big hit out of the box. And then our rare was a Beedrill, so I guess there's that as well. And this is exactly what I was saying before we pulled that card, is that it's really fun to open up a booster box, because like what I've noticed is that they also kind of vary the way that they're doing it now. So like in the past, it was only 12 hits per box. And then it seems that the new gimmick is that you can get anywhere from like 10 to 15. And assuming you get 10, it's probably going to be like some solid hits, versus if you only get 15, you know, you might expect a few. Okay, this is a wow. So Nessa. All right, we'll talk about Nessa in a minute. Let me finish one thought and then we'll go to the next thought. What's cool about the booster boxes is that you can definitely like vary the packs. Also in 4 packs, we've had like 3 big hits. So that's really cool. But what's interesting about these booster boxes is that, you know, on average, you're going to see some pretty good pull rates, which is comforting because, again, you can really kind of leverage that to make for some really good videos. And I personally think it's more fun when there's like those types of videos. Also, random side note, new mat, play mat. I will put it on screen right now, the exact design off of wherever I got it from. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Got a Weedle and a Weedle. And you can definitely leave some love for the new playmat in the comment section to help the algorithm pick this video up. Got a Flareon for our rare slot. So that's good. Now, we're a couple packs in. I believe 5 at this point. Let's talk about Nessa. Nessa is basically like one of the fan favorite Pokemon gym trainers out of the newest generation, and so she's getting her own box that's going to have Shiny V in Japan. Definitely want to get one of those to open up on the channel. But what I think is also really cool is that there's just so much love for her as a character that it's actually really, really nice to see. So definitely another banger of a hit to pull. Without further ado, let's move along. Now, in terms of a perfect box, and I know I shouldn't do this because so far it's actually been going really well, but in terms of a perfect box, in an ideal world, it would be Nessa, Jirachi. I would love a Rayquaza as the other amazing rare that we pull out of this first box. Okay, let's just talk about this for a minute. This is one of the reasons why you never look at the pack arts or the card arts prior to opening a pack. You got a Cramorant eating the Barracuda fish. So that is... I'm pretty sure that's like PG-13. I don't know. I didn't know they could get away with that. Got an Oshawott, a Pineco, a Clefairy, a Beauty, and a Pikachu V. Okay, things are heating up. As I was saying, the Rayquaza card would be a dope pull as my second rare, amazing rare. And then I would love to get the Pikachu V. I would love to get the Pikachu V alternate art, full art texture card. And then, honestly, after that, it's all about that amazing rare Pikachu and that amazing rare Pikachu VMAX. So, assuming, you know, those were the other cards that you kind of wanted out of this set, I would say, you know, we've probably done an excellent job already in terms of making money back from the booster box. Not that it was ever about the money. Got a Fire Energy, a Go-Goat, Carolus, Stone Energy, Ferroseed, Dedenne, Drillbur. So that's 2 Claymation arts right there. Got an Oshawott, a Duskull, a Dewott, and a Dusknoir. Very cool. That is our first holo hit for the day, and he's got some little spooky things floating around there. So that's an interesting art decision. Anywho, but yeah, what's cool is that if I wanted to like pick my pack arts and like pick what pulls I get, gotta say so far we're doing pretty well, because I have a feeling Nessa's gonna be stupid expensive. Obviously Pikachu is like the chase card in this set, so it's not a surprise that Pikachu is gonna be you know, the Pokemon you want in all its different forms. And so I can definitely see why that's going to be a thing. Nessa, again, it's just popularity. The Jirachi apparently is very playable in the TCG, and in addition to being incredibly playable, you also have to take into account the fact that it is a amazing rare 1 of 6. And so I kind of saw that as another card that would probably blow up in terms of overall likability. Plus, Jirachi's cute. It's one of the fairy Pokemon, so I could definitely see a situation playing out where, like, it's just universally loved and appreciated for being a third-generation little baby fairy Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. Got the code card right here, and by the way, friends, let me know what you're pulling out of the code card. I don't even know if it's going to work prior to Friday, so if you're watching this video anytime between when the particular set comes out or releases on the TCGO, then let me know what you pull when you finally do. And of course, as always, definitely please only take one code card if you can. I am doing that thing where I block off the QR code so you can't scan it. You do have to manually enter them in. And of course, and you will hear me say this in future videos as well, because obviously I've pre-recorded some of them as well, so you'll hear me say this. But if you're not getting code cards because for some reason you're finding that for one reason or the other everything is already kind of like taken by the time you get here, and it's literally like 5 seconds into the video, then one, reach out to me on IG. I can definitely try to get you some additional codes. And then if that doesn't work, let me know. I can change up the way that I'm revealing those codes on the channel. And so hopefully that will also throw whoever or whatever is able to get the code cards prior to you getting here and being able to get one for yourself. So let me know that. Now, in addition to that, got a white code card coming up. So there you go. Drop that to the front, 4 to the back. Very cool. We haven't had a hit in a minute, so I'm hoping this is something. Got a Dark Energy, a Swellow, League Staff, a Charmeleon, and yes, there is a Charizard in here. Psy, a Galarian Meowth, a Cottonee, Arrokuda, so that's what that other Pokemon was, the Cramorant was fishing for, and this is one of those Pokemon where I think that's happening. So there is a Cramorant diving right here, and then here's the Arrokuda. I assume this is right before that art happens. So that's a big yikes. Got a Nincada, a Mudbray, and a Regirock. Very cool. Not very often that they include legendary Pokemon as a regular holo card in a set, so it's nice to see when it does happen. Got the Pikachu Pack Art right here. This is the VMAX, most likely, which again seems to be the big kind of sticker Pokemon that they are kind of pushing for. Right here we have a green code card, 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, what I love about those amazing rares is that even though they are amazing rares and there's like a 1 in 18 pull rate for them, it seems like my first one at least was out of a green code card, which is really cool. Got an Electros and a Shed Ninja is our regular rare for the pack. So we are about, give or take, halfway through. After this side, what we'll do is we will go ahead and at least try to move through the green code cards a little quicker. So typically what'll happen is, and again, this is literally as of this weekend when I started the tradition, but what'll happen is during these booster box openings, just to kind of make things a little less painless, whenever we see a green code card, we'll fast roll them. So kind of like what's happening here, except I don't even do the card trick. And then whenever we see a white code card, what we'll go ahead and do is we will go ahead and slow roll them. Ironically, I might want to do the card trick for all these booster packs anyway because of that amazing rare mechanic. So now I don't even know what I want to do, because I would hate to think I fast roll a particular set and then I end up with like something amazing. Haha, get it? Something amazing. With literally an amazing rare in a set. We got a Mightyena, a Trumbeak, Duskull, Voltorb, Weedle, Drillbur, Clefairy, Krookodile is our reverse, and a Terrakion is our another legendary, this time non-holographic rare card. So, just to finish that thought from earlier, I think it's going to end up being a situation where I guess I'm going to have to do the card trick for every single one of these. I'm just not going to give too much thought, however, to the idea of, scrolling. So even when it's a green code card, we'll probably just go through it a little quicker. Got a Fire Energy and a Macargo, a Swoobat, another League, another Nincada. Okay, so we're starting to see a lot of dupes. Got a Rockruff, that's new, a Wishmer, that's new, a Trubbish, literal garbage. Got a Wash Energy, and our rare for the pack is a Ew. So this is getting sleeved. This is getting sleeved. This is one of those where it's like there's enough attention on this card. What I'm a little upset about is that the centering is not great in this particular box. I'm not too upset though, because again, for my own binder, it's really not that big a deal. I'm not like, oh no, the world's ending because the cards are off-centered. But that's just me in my opinion. And so yeah, that's just, I mean, again, they're going in a binder. I'm going to look at them probably like once a year. So it's really not that big a deal if they're slightly off-centered. Again, for the ones that I want to get graded, I would think I'm going to have a little bit higher standard for them. But honestly, for my binder set, really not that big a deal. I'm trying to complete a Call of Legends binder set. And obviously, Call of Legends has blown up over the past 2 years to the point where, like, obviously it's probably in my best interest to buy, like, hello, Yanma. I thought I saw this and I was like, is it an amazing? It is not an amazing update. Hey, got a Zarude. Okay, Zarude. I'm going to do a video where I just try to pronounce Pokemon's names incorrectly. Like, the most obnoxious pronunciation I can possibly muster. That's what I'm going to try to do. So, got a Zarude. Let's get that pack over there. There's your code. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. Yeah, the centering's not A1 on these, but what a big deal. Like I was saying, like my Call of Legends binder, at this point I've decided like some of those cards I might honestly have to get in like good condition or like heavily played condition, just depending on how expensive they are. Got a Cramorant and a Alkarimi as our rare for the pack. So update, we still haven't pulled our second amazing rare. Amazing rares are slotted about 1 in 18 packs. It does look like you get 2 per booster box. I've seen a few booster boxes at this point that feature that, and so it is just a thought, but I'm nearly positive that every booster box will feature 2 amazing rares at a minimum. We already pulled one out of this side of the box, so I'm assuming the next one has to come from the opposite side. But again, stranger things have happened. You got a bootleg Squirtle, a Riolu, a Eevee, a Seedot, a Beldum, and a Fortress is our regular rare for the pack. With that said, we are now halfway through, and goodness gracious, it's so hard because it's like, how do you... Well, let's see. Okay, I have another idea, and let's see how this works. So it's a green code card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the code. I'm going to put the code down. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the back. And then what we'll do is we'll really fast roll. So you got a Lycanroc, a Fire Energy, got regular Nessa, a Swellow, a Joltik, a Weedle, Tailo, Sandile, Oshawott, and a Fanfy. Okay, so this way I think it kind of helps us because, again, we know the rare isn't going to be anything good, but what we want to see is the hollow slot, or the reverse hollow slot, rather. That's where, theoretically, the dank goodness would be. Got another green, so we're going to go there. And the good news is technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the back. Once we hit that card, whatever it is, a Wishmacat, Psychic Energy, Goat. Once we hit that, we can then skip all the greens. And I have a good feeling about this pack. Hello. Okay. Ferroseed and a Joltik. Wonderful. A little fun fact for those of you who might be openers or someone who's always been curious. These cards get cut with the same kind of hollow shine to them, so sometimes it can be hard because you'll like see it and you don't want to spoil it for yourself, yet at the same time it's hard to kind of ignore. Like out of the corner of your eye you see something kind of glistening and you're like, ooh, what's that? Got a white code card this time, so we will be doing the card trick. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back, and let us begin. Got a Metal Energy, a Drone Rotom, which is a new version of Rotom if I've ever seen one. Got a Swoobat, the Psychic Zubat as they call it. Got an Excadrill, a Joltik, a Sandile, a Seedot, Pikachu, Mudbray, League Staff, and our rare for the pack is a Galarian Surfetched V, baby. So not bad. That is our first full art card out of the set. Yeah, looking pretty good, not gonna lie. I think we're definitely probably gonna hit that 10 mark, just based off what I've pulled so far. But we'll do a recap towards the end of the video that kind of captures everything. Okay, got that. And then this is a green code card, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the back, and we're gonna run them. Got a Manectric, Water Energy, Pincurchin, Telescopic Thing, Ferrothorn, Galarian, Cottonee, Arcuda, Nincada, Pikachu, and ooh, okay, I was right, a Zacian A. So again, another super good looking card. This one a little bit harder to read, just given the color scheme. But what's cool about this card is that unlike the Jirachi, which had a swirl pattern, this one's kind of coming out in straight lines. It's almost kind of like how Solgaleo would have been pictured with the sun kind of like raying out of him. So good one. Again, super off-centered from left to right, but again, not a big deal because this will probably just end up going in my binder. Doesn't look like we'll be pulling that Rayquaza, but the Jirachi is definitely a big hit that I'm super happy about. So let's get you sleeved up, fella. And yeah, there you go. Another really good hit. Actually, 2 back-to-back hits. And with that said, we can now fast roll through all the other green codes. So at least that will help speed this up just a little bit. Got another green code card for you. There you go. And then let's not do a card. Let's just do a Chatot, Clobbopus, Skidoo. There's your rare, or your hollow rare. There's your non-hollow because it was a green code card. And there's another Cramorant eating a fish because gotta give the kids nightmares somehow, some way. With that said, friends, I'm also going to grab this and bring it over here. So I'll just put these in the back. We won't change the order. We'll just kind of go in the order that they were produced. One of the things that I've noticed is that, at least with Sword and Shield era stuff that I'm receiving, is that they are not enabling box mapping. So that's usually really good. Box mapping, for those who don't know, is basically where they kind of like structure the way the rares are in the packs. So, you know, you'll get like 1 every 3 packs. And so in a booster box, assuming it's like brand new, you can grab the 12 packs that have hollow hits and then be done with it. And that kind of stinks because then if anyone else goes to buy anything, you then can't go ahead and technically pull anything good because, again, all those packs have been already searched in a way. But what's good is that they vary the amount of white code cards from what I've seen, and they also vary the amount of pulls you get. With that said, I'm done blue balling everyone. Got a Beldum and a Togekiss VMAX. Really good looking card. Super happy about that one too. Wow. That is our first VMAX of the day. Super good looking card. Very Togekiss forward, so I guess that could be an acquired taste. Then with that said, let's get going. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a longer video. But what's cool is that at least it's something early. Not every YouTube channel is going to have Vivid Voltage available for you right off the bat. So if you are interested in this type of content, definitely feel free to let me know down below. Leave a like on the video. Of course, that's always one of the best ways that you can help let me know that this is the type of content that we like to watch. Got a Sableye and a Snorlax, and it's a little chubby one. Really cute looking card. We're not sleeving it up because Lugia gets a sleeve because it's Lugia, and ironically enough, that's my playmat today, so that's pretty cool. Not that we will be getting rid of the classic The Analytic Gengar design. Trust me, that's here to stay, but Occasionally, I will switch it up. In the past, I actually have switched it up. Got a green code card. There's your code. Then let's just fast roll this real quick. Got a Voltorb. Got a DNC. There's our regular rare Charizard. So that's actually low-key a hit. People are going nuts over that card. I don't understand the hype. Got the UFO. Let's see what we see here. This Yanma kind of freaks me out. There's your code. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know why I'm doing the card trick, although there is something back there. Oh my goodness. Got a Fire Energy, a Galvantula, a Go-Goat, Winden, Yanmas, Meowth, Duskull, Voltorb, Weedle. Got a Lucario, and it's a Pikachu. Oh, it's the Aegislash. Very nice. Okay. I put in my call for the day, and I got burned, and that's okay, because that is a sick-looking card. Let's take a look at that real quick. So you've got the Aegislash with Max Hack, a little bit different than the V card that we pulled earlier today, but this attack does 30 more damage for each prize card you have taken. So in theory, the closer you are to winning the game, the heavier a hitter this card becomes. Really good looking. I gotta say, they've done an excellent job with the Rainbow Rares out of the set, so I must say, impressive stuff to say the least. We have another pack, and a good thing I did the card trick then. Okay, white code card. So there is another code, 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. I hope it's not a regular holo. Got a Psychic Energy, Zubat, Swoobat, Macargo, League Staff, Pikachu Pack, Chewtle, Riolu, Chimecho's, Nincada, Opal, and a Ampharos V. So I've seen this card around, and may I just say, I love this card. I don't know why, but I do like Ampharos. Whenever I play like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I always run an Ampharos in my team. It provides good coverage across like all the different, stuff, and it's a special attacker, which is nice. But I just love the art on the card. It's very, like, almost looks like a comic book, whereas most other cards are like definitely not that. Got a Zarude. Now, could we possibly pull a Pikachu? I think we could. Again, just based on what I've seen, I have definitely seen more different combinations, meaning we could pull like 2 VMAXs. It's not limited to 1, which means I would love to pull the VMAX Pikachu, given that we can no longer pull the hyper rare version of that, the rainbow rare, should I say. Now, do I think it'll be a possibility? Again, stranger things have happened. Got another Alright, I'm done. Moving on. Green code card, so we're not gonna do anything. Yeah, the good news is that we're starting to see most dupes nowadays. That Hitmontop, ironically, isn't a dupe. Of course, that would happen literally as I'm saying it, but in the grand scheme of things, no big deal. Let's see. Got another green. I got a Metang at the back. So you got that code card. Did the card trick for no good reason. Got a Trubbish, a Chewtle, Electric, and a Yanmega. I feel like Yanma and Yanmega get like played. They're very fast Pokemon. In case anyone's ever like looked into their stats in the video game, apparently they're very fast, and that's the whole gimmick. Got a white code card, so there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the back. So I do like the fact that, like, yeah, it's cool because they're fast Pokemon, and I guess they have their place here and there, but I guess because they're bug Pokemon, they're usually just not as popular. Got an Arrokuda and an Electrode. Ooh. Okay, we're making good progress. We do have 4 more packs, so thanks again, friends, for checking out today's video. Not that I'm wrapping up, but I figure maybe let's not have a whole outro at the end, just for the sake of keeping this video short. But of course, thanks again for checking out today's video. As always, I do appreciate your viewership, and yeah, I hope I was able to deliver something new and different today, because this is definitely a early release of a video, and these packs aren't even hitting shelves until later this week. So definitely let me know if this is something you're into. I hope I'm able, and I am delivering on that promise to bring you guys new and interesting types of content. Of course, if you're interested, feel free to hit that subscribe button. One of the best ways to help me grow as a content creator as well as bring you all some new, interesting, and amazing content. And we got 2 packs left. Now, for the rest of the week, what's going on? Just a little bit of housekeeping. I am going to be setting out a video on Thursday, a Poke Chat, where we're going to be discussing Vivid Voltage booster boxes, because for whatever reason they have become stupid expensive, and I actually have a reason why that's happening, and I have a reason why you shouldn't be paying attention to people trying to sell you this stuff, and you should just wait until December, when again I have it on good account that you will be able to buy this stuff at MSRP yet again. So please, please, please don't go on eBay and buy one of these things for $1.40. You're literally better off throwing in a couple extra dollars and buying something like a Burning Shadows or a Unbroken Bonds booster box. And then this Saturday we will be doing a PSA graded return video. So that's a little plan for what's coming up this week. Definitely let me know if there's anything you want to get seen or unseen, or something you want me to skip. I can always make those changes on the fly. With that said, thanks again for checking out today's video. I'm actually going to do this a final pack, and then thank you guys one more time for checking out today's video, because as any good fan of the channel knows, I typically thank you about 4 times in any one video. Got a here's my problem with this Pokemon. I can't pronounce that name, dude. Duraludon. Alright, it's not as bad, but if you're looking at it from the perspective of like, ugh, it's such a complex Pokemon. Fine. I read it. Alright, I'm done blue balling. Our last hit is, okay, a Dialga. I definitely hyped that up a little bit more than I should have. Alright, super quick recap. Got an Aegislash and an Ampharos, so those are pretty dope. We got a Zarude and a Pikachu, which again is pretty dope in the grand scheme of things. So we got 4 V cards. We got 1 VMAX. Well, we got 1 Full Art VMAX, 1 Rainbow Rare VMAX. As is promised, we did get 2 Amazing Rares. We got a Full Art and a Full Art Trainer card. So in the grand scheme of things, let's just do another quick run through. Got a Nessa, a Galarian Surfetch'd, 2 Amazing Rares, a Zarude, a Pikachu, an Ampharos, and an Aegislash. So I believe that puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, yeah, so we did get 10. Got an Aegislash VMAX Secret Rare, as well as a Togekiss VMAX Full Art card. So that puts us at 10 big heavy hitters. Of course, we also did get a whole bunch of very spicy looking holo cards. This one I like because it's Lugia, but other than that, friends, thanks again for checking out today's video. I hope you enjoyed this early release of a Vivid Voltage booster box. Definitely leave a like on the video if you did, and if anything, leave a like for Jirachi and Lugia, because those were definitely 2 big hits for today's pulls. Other than that, I appreciate you guys viewing. Hope you're having an amazing Tuesday, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.